Welcome back, you beautiful people of the internet, and today we're going to have a bit of a chat, and we're also going to go through Community Crunch number 453. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you have had a nice weekend, whatever you're up to. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about. I've seen a lot of comments and people in my Discord obviously looking forward to this video. So, yeah, if you do enjoy, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And as always, if you want to come and play the Easter event and all the upcoming maps and all the previous maps on the LoadedCrysis cluster, the link to our servers is in our Discord. So the link to the down below, you can find the Discord and come and join the LoadedCrysis family. Anyway, I'll catch you in with the video. So, the new Community Crunch was released, and we got excellent adventure details. Now, we were actually told that because of how busy Studio Wildcard are with the Unreal Engine update, we were told that we were going to be getting a small excellent adventure, and apparently it was going to be delayed because they just didn't have the time to get it out for Easter. But I think they pulled it out the bag and done a proper excellent adventure, because I think they obviously know that a lot of people have been upset because they decided not to do a rollback, and loads of people lost things with the most recent patch last week. So yeah, it's an interesting one. We're going to read through it now. So last week, some unexpected guests clawed their way into ARK, and if your base has a few more hairballs than usual, you can probably thank our mischievous feline friends for that. But don't put your baskets away just yet. Next week, the excellent adventure is hopping into gear. Expect a pastel-coloured mayhem, oversized ears, and more eggs than a dodo daycare. And for those of you setting your sights on New Horizon, the wait is over. Asterisk transfers have officially opened, so it's time to pack your bags and bring your hard-earned progress wherever adventure calls. Let's bunny hop right in. So yeah, as I said, we'll get into the live ops stuff afterwards. But yeah, I definitely feel like they've pulled this out of the bag, because a lot of people are obviously not very happy with the whole situation that's gone on, and actually links to the Asterisk transfers. Yeah, it's definitely something that Studio Wildcard, mistakes happen, but mistakes like this are truly bad for players, especially as the official servers are, I wouldn't say they're that popular these days. ARK Survival Ascended is definitely more kind of like unofficial than official, because apparently it's something to do with PvP. I just don't think PvP is the same due to some sort of setting that is different from the old game, which is why it's not as popular. But Excellent Adventure makes its debut into ARK Survival Ascended next week. Follow the trails of the wild bunny dodos and bunny oviraptors to collect some bunny eggs scattered across the ARKs. These festive finds can be painted for fun or used to craft special holiday-themed cosmetics, including seasonal costumes and chibis. Get ready to hop into the celebration and make your ARK a little more extra. The start date is Wednesday the 16th of April, which is my birthday, until Wednesday the 30th of April. So, nice little birthday present to have a new event. I will actually be away for my birthday, so that'll be nice to get some time away. But we still, as I've mentioned, we're still going to be active, and the LoadedCrysis cluster. I might be a little bit more quiet on the ticket side of things. My admins will take care of that. We'll have the Easter event live as soon as we get the timings. It's ×2 harvesting and stuff in the week, and on the weekends, to say sorry for the big issue that's happened, they're making it ×3. So we'll go through some of the new stuff. So the returning stuff is the bunny dodo and the bunny oviraptor. The chibis is the bunny, the Easter chick jabunny, and the spring shinehorn. They've got new event items. So obviously we have the old ones, the festive dino candy, the bunny egg, and the flat. But then the flower reef is new. We've also got a new shepherd's crook spear skin, eggs grenade skin, lamb costume skin, spring tiara. Oh wait, this is a whole new costume. Oh yeah, there it is, the lamb costume skin. That's gonna be a funny one. Dino round sunglasses, flower feeding trough skin, flower vase vase skin, chocolate rabbit club skin, E4 remote explosive skin, loads of returning ones, and stuff like that. And then we have the new flower toss emote in the game, and then as you can see here are the wild dino colors. The dino colors, there's no new ones, but I guess it comes to a point where, like I said this to a lot of people, it's the same with the chibis. Like, they can't keep on doing new ones because there's just not enough colors to be able to obviously add new colors in the whole time. So but as for chibis, they could get a little bit creative, and you know, like the Spring Shinehorn and Jabunny, things like that, they could try and add in new ones, but I know they didn't have the time this time. Obviously for unofficials, it'll be coming to the cluster. Also, for anyone else wondering, there's a really awesome Club ARK Easter egg hunt going on. And we have Club ARK on our cluster, so you guys can get involved in that. And basically, there's 20 golden eggs hidden through Club ARK, and this will be from Wednesday the 16th of April. And basically, you can find them numbered 1 to 20. And they say use photo mode, because if you're using photo mode, it's easier to find some of those eggs. So you've got to get number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 20. And if you have a screenshot of your character with every single one, they're actually doing a giveaway. I think it's the very first survivors to successfully submit proof of all 20 eggs will receive a copy of the animated series costume pack and also a copy of Bob's Tall Tales. If I end up doing this and getting involved, which I'm actually tempted to, I'll be doing it on the LoadedCrysis cluster. And if I do win a copy of Bob's Tall Tales, I will give that away. But that's if I win. I'm going to make it a challenge. Maybe myself and Al, if you're in the cluster, you'll know, is one of my admins. And maybe some of the other guys as well. We got Hales on the team. We got Volt on the team. And someone new will be joining very soon too. And if we could all work together and get this done, I could grab that copy from Wildcard of Bob's Tall Tales and send it over to someone. I haven't actually purchased the animated series cosmetic pack, so I might have that one. But anyway, so the live update, the thing that really has annoyed a lot of players. So a patch that went out today, do you know what? Because I talked about it in my last video, I'm not even going to read through what Wildcard have said. I'm going to summarize it to you guys to make it easier. So pretty much what happened is there was an update, which it was a fix for cryo fridges not updating their power state until opened. And it pretty much, when people have been using cryo fridges the way they just had been, you know, all the time, and obviously Wildcard put out a fix, but what they didn't realize is once this fix was going out, it was going to like literally delete thousands of people's dinos. And pretty much what happened is they decided as a team whether they're going to do a rollback or not, but they couldn't do the rollback because they just opened transfers on Asterisk, and they had to look to see what would be better to either do a rollback or not. And the reason they decided not to do a rollback was because so many people that have done transfers already on Asterisk would lose everything. So it was a decision of who's going to lose the most, and whoever is going to lose the most out of each side was going to be the outcome. And so unfortunately, for anyone that did lose it, there won't be a rollback. Which I understand how painful that is, and to be honest, you know, Studio Wildcard, as I said, we're all human, people can make mistakes, but these kind of mistakes are truly, truly massive. Like, you know, people build such a close relationship with some of their dinos, and as strange as that sounds, it is like having your own pet, you know, and when you've got a favorite dino with your favorite stats on and stuff, and that gets taken away just randomly, you log in one day because of their mistake. I think those kind of mistakes are very, very costly to the game. They're giving us ×3 on weekends, but you know, it's not going to get back that dino. So, mistakes happen and we can move forward from it, but they should be seriously careful with that again. But yes, I hope not too many of you are affected by it. Obviously, transfers are now open. You always have to be careful with transfers when it comes to ARK. It's the same thing that we say to all our players in the LoadedCrysis cluster, is when we feel like things are a bit rocky, we advise players to not transfer until things are better. It's okay to transfer every now and then, but you don't want to lose a character. It's very easily done in the world of ARK. Transfers are fine on a normal, smooth running day of ARK, but when things are opening up or changes are making, I always recommend just waiting that little bit longer until I just smacked my my mic there, but I just recommend waiting that little bit longer to make sure nothing goes wrong, any patches that are coming alongside it, just in case. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much most of that stuff. But yeah, just ARK in general, this month has been pretty disappointing. I had a day off yesterday, which is something I do not tend to do. because I just felt kind of a bit frustrated when this happened. Obviously, I play on official, but I don't play on official, sorry. I play on unofficial on the cluster, or single player. But the reason why it's really frustrating for me as a content creator is because, one, I hate seeing you guys going through what you have to go through when you play on official. But two, like, one of my dreams one day in the future of being an ARK content creator is to one day be able to have a day where ARK players are actually happy. And I'm not saying that hasn't happened in the past, right? It has. And we've had some incredible days. Growing up from the age of 16 doing ARK videos to now turning 26 on Wednesday, we've had some amazing memories and some really big laughs and stuff. But the majority of the reaction of the community has been probably more negative. We've had some great experiences, you know, the new DLC drops and launches. Everyone can agree, launch day for ARK is always fun. Even if they delay it, you know, we all come together, things are going crazy, and this one coming up is Ragnarok, but we have to hope that this Unreal Engine upgrade is going to happen. And it's been a very, very slow couple of months, I think, you know, moving from the launch of Asterisk, which was great, and then now obviously there was a delay to Ragnarok, which I understand. It's just been a very, very slow month, and I'm looking forward to Excellent Adventure, of course, but I'm also looking forward to taking a little bit of time off next week for my birthday, and then we get back, and hopefully very soon, maybe towards the end of April, we'll hear some news on the Unreal Engine. We'll get an actual date set in place for the Unreal Engine upgrade, and then we can move on to Ragnarok. And I think things are going to get a bit better as long as the Unreal Engine doesn't completely destroy the game, and it's as good as we're all hoping. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, smash that like button and subscribe. And sorry to anyone that did lose some dinos in this progress.